Shut the fuck up, Kanye. Like, I said I was never going to talk about this nigga or give him any attention, but, like, he is so thirsty for attention, my nigga. I never met a man who needed y'all to watch him so much. You know what Kanye West is? Kanye West is the new textbook definition, certified by South Park, definition of a That's what Kanye West is, dog. You know how South Park they was on the motorbikes and it was and they wanted everybody to see. They just wanted all this attention. Yeah. That's how South Park described people like that. And I think like we should take that definition off of homosexuals, right? We should take that title off of homosexuals and apply it to people like Kanye West and Elon Musk and just soft ass, corny ass, bitch ass niggas that for some reason have so much power to manipulate people who think they mean well. We should apply that shit to like church leaders who are locked their congregation. Yeah. Now that I've evolved my thinking and I've realized there's so much worse in this world. There's so much worse in this world. And Kanye West is one of the worst people of all time, my nigga. He does an interview because no one cares about what he's doing on Twitter. We're immune to it. We're used to you saying stupid stuff. And then you bring up Jay-Z's children. I'm black. We live by the wish a nigga would principle. You know what I'm saying? So when you do something so egregious to somebody I don't even really care about or whatever, it's just the fact that you think you could do that shit, you did it to the right one. But if you did that shit to me, you also got the right one. You see what I'm saying? It's layers to this shit. But if you black, I ain't gotta explain it. I wish a nigga would say some shit like that to me about my kids. I don't even like people addressing kids. You ever see people go online and be like, oh, such and such baby is ugly. And I'd be like, shut the fuck up. The kid ain't trying to be cute for you. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? That you sitting there judging other people's kids. I'm all for a joke. I just find this shit to be unseemly, my nigga. I find this shit I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And then for Kanye West to go in there and talk about this nigga's kids, I don't care if something's wrong with them or not. Why are you speaking on it, my nigga? Why are you talking about it? So when I saw that, I was just so disgusted. I just said, all right, you know what? I'm going to delete Kanye West off my Twitter, off everything. Like the word, if Kanye West, you can like go in there and program your shit and you could get rid of the word. I said that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to hear nothing about Kanye, Ye, Yeezus, none of that shit. I don't want to hear nothing, right? And then I go on Instagram and this nigga does a fucking interview with this fat piece of crap. What's the nigga's name? DJ Academics. This fat pussy, just him also eager for attention, my nigga. Eager for attention. Finally, somebody spending time with me because Kanye West can't go nowhere else. There's no other outlets that's gonna let the nigga on. He done burnt all the bridges and niggas realize how toxic this nigga is, so they just cut him off and shit. So he has to go to Academics who's sucking Drake's dick, begging for someone to pay attention to him. He wish he could, I think he is a Trump supporter, but he wishes he could really do the Republican slant. He wishes he could do that Griffin shit, but he ain't getting no attention for it. So he goes and does the Kanye West interview, and this nigga dresses up as a fucking KKK member in black. What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Why are we paying any attention? The best thing you could do to Kanye West is just ignore him. And I still hear niggas on there talking about, I ain't gonna lie, but the music's dope. If you were that fucking, like, addicted to anything that's popular, look at your soul. Look at yourself, my nigga. What can you stand for? Like, niggas just can't stand for shit, dog. Like, he stabbed my mother in the eye, but that goddamn, that beat is good.
I know pedophiles make them, but these Nikes are
woo! I love these Nikes, even though these pedophiles make it. You are the worst people on earth, and this is why I say the reason why we got Trump is because it's a mirror held up to our society. The things that these niggas at large value is so corrupted that you allow an obvious con man to come in and take over your country, dog. And you allow a fucking idiot. At this point, I don't care if this nigga schizotypal, dog. I don't care what disease or sickness he got. At this point, niggas need to punch Kanye West in his face. This nigga really think he's some type of guy or at least like to portray himself that way, let's see if God bleeds, dog. That's how I want to know. That's how I feel. Like, if I see the nigga somewhere, I'm going to be like, oh, I heard you was God. That's how I feel. Like, and he's just so disgusting to me. Like, he won the hearts of the people when he said George Bush don't care about black people, right? He really won the hearts of the people. To the point we were riding, his spot was forever reserved in the black community. To the point we were riding with this nigga when he says all types of, how would you know, Sway? When he's complaining about these niggas not giving him the shoes and not giving him the designer deals. And Sway says, well, why don't you design your own shit? Why don't you come up with your own shit? You don't got the answers, Sway. I said, okay, maybe Sway don't got the answers. Then this nigga says black people chose to be slaves, right? Slaves chose to be slaves. I said, you know what? Maybe he's terribly explaining a philosophical doctrine that says, hey, whatever happens to you is on you. You made that choice. So if you go into the street right now and the walk sign says walk and you're walking in the street and then here comes a car and hits you, you could get mad at the car, but ultimately you were responsible for your decisions because you walked into the street. So I was like, maybe he was going to a philosophical point. Then this nigga comes out and says, I love Hitler and I hate the Jews and I love me some Hitler. Then that's when I realized this nigga just says whatever he thinks is the opposite of what people thinks because that's what makes him a free thinker. Because he's a fucking idiot. That's really all it is. And at the end of the day, and I've been saying this all my life, people confuse being rich with being intelligent. Because all our lives we've learned we conflated the two. We've conflated that shit all our lives. Being successful or being successful in fucking this economy that we have, capitalism, doesn't necessarily mean you're smart. It just means you fucking exploited. You exploited some shit. You exploited some shit. That's all that means. Capitalism is just based on you produce some shit and then take advantage of other niggas to produce it en masse till you get richer and richer. That's really all it is. Kanye West is not smart. Elon Musk is not smart. And like, if you can't see what's staring in front, it's like the emperor in the clothes, dog. Like, you hear these niggas talk for 2 minutes long and you can automatically see these niggas ain't no genius. You ain't no cop J. Reed. Like, this nigga Kanye West I don't understand how he's allowed to exist still. Why are we still talking about this nigga? When's the last time this nigga made a good song, my nigga?
I'm the wrong one to ask about that.
Easy. I'll tell you. It's easy. The song E-A-Z-Y was the last time this nigga made a good song. And the last time he had a hot album, I couldn't even tell you when, nigga. Fuck out of here, Kanye West. Die, my nigga. Is this gonna get me taken off YouTube? Just one yourself, nigga. I'll edit this shit later. One yourself, Kanye West. We don't need you. We rather remember you how you were, and you just gonna keep going to. I mean, look at. Did you see what the state this nigga's in? Fat, crusty ass lips and shit.
Yeah, he be looking crazy out in public now.
Running around, fucking trying to please these pale ass women and shit, who he's always been obsessed with. Come to find out, nigga got porn addictions. This nigga is depravity incarnate, nigga. He's a depraved human being, dog. His thinking is fucking decayed, nigga. His brain is decayed. And this is who y'all choose to follow or choose to still put on a pedestal. I mean, I don't even care if you're putting him on a pedestal because you actually love his music or you loved him before, or you're just putting him on a pedestal because you think that at any point in time, anything he has to say is important. Nothing he has to say is important. Ignore this nigga, dog. Ignore this nigga. Fuck Kanye West, nigga. Fuck his side of Chicago, nigga. The way I don't want it with Chicago.
Leave them niggas alone.